What's up everyone, Danny Lightning back with another War Robots video. Today we are going to be building up a Fenrir. We're going to show you how to build this guy and make him amazing. Fenrir is probably one of the best robots in the game right now, and you can even build this guy in the workshop. It's really easy to get. Everybody should have one or two of these in their hangar, or at least in their storage hangar, so they can bring it in when they need it. Now, one really important thing to note is this robot benefits hugely from the pilot Bernadette Wolf. She gives him 60% more durability, but he loses his shield. I'm going to tell you guys, Bernadette Wolf is the way to go. That turns this guy into a major super ultra tank. And these are probably the pilot skills you're going to want to run. You want Module Expert, Roadhog, Armor Expert, Tough Guy, Full-Hearted Quartermaster, Dodger, and then for the last skill, you can either add Mechanic. Mechanic's a very good skill, or you could grab Master Gunsmith or Quartermaster to make so every time you use your healing module, it doesn't cost as many power cells, but for some crazy reason, I seem to like the Mechanic. Now let's talk about weapon setups. For the heavy slot, Puncher is one of my favorites. Right now it's doing major damage up close. The Bane is amazing, guys. Bane is awesome. I love a Bane up top on the Fenrir. And the third choice is going to be the Flamethrowers. Now, Flamethrowers have one advantage over the Bane, which is when you're fighting something like a Revenant, when it goes into its ability, the Revenant is immune to DOT damage, and the Bane has DOT. So a Flamethrower might be better for fighting Revenants, but they're both very good. You can do some testing on that and figure that one out yourself. We'll probably do some kind of heavy weapons shootout again pretty soon. But anyways, those are my top three picks. Now, if you don't want to play up close, and right up in their face, we're trying to build a Fenrir that gets right up in your face and beats the crap out of you from, that far away. But if you want to play them back from a little bit of a distance, like a 350 meter range, Redeemer is the next thing you're going to look at. Redeemers are awesome old weapons. I love these guys. Now, when it comes to the medium weapon, you can fit one heavy and two mediums, but on the medium slots, these Flamethrowers work great. I really like the Flamethrowers. The Venoms are simply amazing on here. I love the Venoms on Fenrir. Pulsar can actually be a pretty good choice, but not exactly recommended. And if you decide to go with the Redeemers for the heavy slot, definitely put some Terrans on there. Terrans are old school weapons that are unbelievably cheap to upgrade and hit very, very hard. One thing you guys need to remember when testing out weapons or choosing your weapons, it's always situational. You don't know what robot you're going to go up against. You don't know what drone it's going to have. You don't know what chips it's going to have on it. There's just a lot of different factors that can play into what weapon is going to be best for what situation, but we still like to test stuff out and give you guys a really good idea of which weapons are probably going to work well. Now, when it comes to your modules, guys, nuclear amplifier is something you want, repair amplifier is something you want, and then you're either going to add a balance unit or a heavy armor kit in there. Now, if you don't have nuclear amplifier and you don't have repair amplifier, you can either run like 3 balance units or 3 heavy armors or a mix of both. Now down there for the active module, you're probably going to want to run the repair or the advanced repair. Those are going to give you the best benefits. Damage and healing and defense points are all something you want to look at. Now I will say the sonic weapons, they do have a 250 meter range. We didn't mention the sonics. Some people love the sonics, but I feel the Fenrir is a little bit too slow to run the sonics, but some people run them and love it. I don't personally like it, but that's another option for your weapons on this guy. Now, when it comes to your drones, you're going to want to get a Nebula with a suppressor, on repair unit defense, on repair unit defense, and mild damage absorber shield. This drone setup is amazing. The healing from the Nebula really helps keep your tanks alive. So Nebula is an amazing drone for your tanks, and probably the best one for your Fenrir. Alright, so let's go get this guy out on the battlefield and see if we can shred up some red dudes and make him some dead dudes. And I'm going to tell you, this is definitely one of my favorite old robots. I like him a lot, but I'm always going to run, at least at the moment, I'm going to run Punchers and either Toxins or Flamethrowers, okay? Flamethrowers have some advantages in some situations. Toxics have advantages in other situations. When that new robot comes out, the Skyros, when that thing goes into a ball, I guess there's going to be a new pilot coming, which makes so only DOT weapons can damage it when it's in a ball, and that's going to get pretty crazy. All right, these guys got nasty bendy weapons already, so we're just going to go ahead and try and move on over here. Now, this is where all the pilot skills and the modules and stuff come into play. This dude will take very little damage and heal up like crazy, especially once that that repair amplifier kicks in. And we're just going to go ahead and try and shred up all these red dudes and get them on out here. Just pay attention to how tough this guy is. Not even necessarily the amount of damage he's doing, but watch how hard it is for the enemies to take this guy out. We're being shot by all kinds of stuff right now, and the durability is crazy. All right, we just knocked this guy out of here. We are going to use the repair module, right? When you're a tank, you're usually going to end up spamming that repair module. You got all those pilot skills and the abilities and this and that going to help you out. Plus, the repair module will usually keep you alive for a really long time. Let's go ahead and get rid of this nasty harpy. Harpy, be gone. That was a long last stand. All right, we're going to mothership somebody back there. We're going to use our healing again. Where's that harpy at? Okay, that guy's in the shield. Let's take him down. Let's get him. Let's get him. But yeah, this or the put two toxic weapons on the side, and I think you'll have a really fun time playing this. I mean, it's such a fun build. It's crazy. It's crazy good. All right, we're about to get rid of that guy, but bam! Oh, purple shields, be gone. Of course, I ran out of ammo and he healed up. I think that's another Fenrir over there. I mean, these are some of the tankiest, toughest robots in the game right now. These guys in the Kepris are very, very hard to kill. Now, you can see that the flamethrowers kind of bend. Like, as you turn, the flamethrowers bend, and that makes it a little hard to use, but you'll get used to it eventually. It takes a little while to get used to it. Man, I got two people shooting me with those crazy bendy weapons, and they're hitting me with a mothership. And I'm still not losing all that much health. I mean, you can see why I like this thing. You can see why I'm saying this build is so good. I think everybody needs a Fenrir, guys. Everybody needs a Fenrir. They're just all around awesome weapons. Somebody's been asking me for a little while to do a build video on one of these, so here it is. All right, right now we're getting hit by all these bendy weapons. Look how much, look, it's taking them forever to get me. I mean, they're going to take me down, but that was actually pretty impressive, wasn't it? But if you can build your Fenrir the way I've built mine, it turns into a beast. It dominates the battlefield. It's very hard for the enemies to take out. It's got nice firepower. There's nothing I don't like about this guy except for, well, he is a little bit on the slow side, but if you can get used to that, you cannot go wrong with this Fenrir and this particular build. He's kind of like the ultimate tank, and he's pretty easy to get. You can build him in the workshop. There's just a lot of advantages of running one of these Fenrirs. All right, everyone, I think that wraps this video up. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, and maybe check out one of these videos that's about to pop up on the screen. Thanks. If you really want to help your favorite YouTube channels out, always hit that like button and subscribe to their channels, share their videos with your friends, and if you have the time, watch the videos till the end. YouTube pays attention to all of those stats, and those will really help your favorite YouTubers out. Thanks for watching. You guys are awesome.